Hey, what's up, everybody? Starla here. So, I wanted to talk to you today about that link that connects you to your spirit guides. And that link is your higher self. So, it's right there. It's right there for you to build and grow this relationship with your higher self. And from and through that relationship, you gain further insight to how to connect to your spirit guides. Now, there's all kinds of spirits out there in the world. Good ones, bad ones, those that are here to help you, those that are here to trip you up. They're all there. And our job is to work our discernment in that space of how we deal with the spirits around us, how we communicate with the spirits around us, how we associate ourselves with the spirits around us. And it's not that far off from how we associate with the people in our lives, the people in the flesh. So, gaining a deeper connection to your higher self is the link to communicating with your spirit guides. So on this journey in life, when you begin to connect with your higher self is that part of you that has trust in the things that you desire. That higher self has confidence in you finding the ability to do what you need to do to achieve the goals that you have. That higher self can be very nurturing and very genuine when it comes to the feedback you get from that voice within. And usually when you're speaking to your higher self, you can feel this sense of trust, this sense of familiarity that's you. And that's where it begins. That's how it starts. So when you're trying to talk to spirits and trying to understand how they work and how they can guide you in your life, the first step is to learn how to listen to that voice within, that higher self, that voice within that tells you that you can do it. That voice that tells you to not be afraid. That voice that tells you to be strong. You have the ability to pull through this. You have the ability to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish. Even if you don't know exactly how, there will come a time when you'll figure that out. And being in that place of not knowing is okay. It's just acknowledging where you are and moving through it from there. So connecting to that voice within, that higher self, we all have a higher self. We all have that spirit within us that guides us, that acknowledges our presence, that acknowledges our existence, that acknowledges our reality. And from that space is where it all begins, where you can begin to see who you really are and learn to love that person and honor that person and cherish that person and nurture that person. And the more you do that, the more the door will open for you to understand that kind of love that your spirit guides have for you. Because it's the same kind of love that you have for yourself. It comes from that same place of wanting harmony, of wanting balance, of wanting to feel a connection to something bigger, something magical, something powerful. And that's who we are. We are powerful, magical, special human beings. And we do have help from spirit guides and guardian angels that are there to help us on our journey, to help us on our path. And the first step is to trust yourself and to trust that the things that you desire and the things that you want to accomplish, it's trusting yourself to know that you can have them, giving yourself permission to achieve them. So communicating with that higher self, listening to that voice that brings confidence, listening to that voice that brings in the trust, listening to that voice that helps dissipate the fear, is the first step to communicating with your spirit guides. So when you sit to quiet your mind, to calm yourself, to meditate, the first step is just to say hello to you. To let yourself know how much you validate the being that you are, and how much you're willing to try to learn to trust the being and the person that you are, to nurture and to encourage the person you are. It all starts with you. From there, I promise you the light will shine in, and you will hear those words of encouragement from the spirit guides and the guardian angels. But it all starts with you and loving yourself first. And from there, I promise you'll be good. So embrace this new year coming on with courage and strength, positivity, and just do what you gotta do to make it through. And you will. We're all in this together. Much love.